All right, everyone, welcome back to the golf simulator shed, garage, whatever you want to call it. This is actually in a garage. What we're going to do, and we're right out here, about to start warming up for golf. I was going to warm up on the range, but I decided I'd warm up with the par 3 first. I know the viewers want to see the driver. They want to see the woods, the hybrids. But I thought a nice way to warm up is to play the par 3. So I'm going to play another par 3 I haven't played before. It's called Double Eagle Golf Club. And after I play the par 3, I'll jump into a bigger course to use the driver. I'm still getting used to the setup, and the other night I actually hit the roof a little bit with the driver, so I'm not quite comfortable yet doing that again. So we're just gonna go with the par. We're gonna go with the par 3, and we're gonna see how that goes first. Sit back. Feel free to ask any questions you might have about my setup. So we're starting off here with a 9-iron. Nice easy swing. It's a little short. I think it hit off the toe. Yeah, if you look at that that club camera, you'll see that was a bit of an open face off the toe. But that was the first swing of the day, so we're not going to get too upset about it. And we've got and I just configured my Roxor control box to show me the heat map, so hopefully that works. Yeah, so there you go. I can now see what the green looks like without having to find the key on my keyboard. So shout out to Roxor Golf. Definitely check out the link in my bio if you want one. We're about 25 yards out. I'm just gonna get past that blue section first to make sure I can have enough to get there. That should be enough. Go, go. And the putting is definitely still something I'm trying to figure out. I had turned up the green so everything would go a little slower, but then it felt too slow, so I've since put everything back to default to the settings that they play on competitively on GSPRO. So I've put everything back. This is about a 9-foot putt. I will say everything does seem really, oh, that was a nice putt. Okay, I will say everything does seem still really, really fast with the greens, so I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't know if that's a Uneekor thing or if that is just a GSPRO thing or what, but I feel like I'm launching all of my putts. If you've seen any of my previous videos so far, they're definitely getting launching putts. So we've got 81 yards. A little left. Outside path for sure. But it's going to work. It's going to get us on the green. Like I said, this is I decided to play a par 3 instead of just hitting balls aimlessly on the range. I feel like this might be a little bit better of a warm-up strategy than what I was doing. So this is kind of a nice warm-up. I haven't played this course before. So we've got a 24-foot putt. Hopefully you can kind of see what I'm saying with the putting. All right, so that I barely touched that. Okay, and that actually went how I would think it would go. I did give myself 6-foot gimmies. I've been finding that I'm just putting to 5 feet or like 5 feet and 1 inch. And then, you know, an inch does matter. So, so I'm so lame for making that joke. But what I was saying is I'd get to just to 5 feet, and then I'd be worrying about trying to putt it like just a little bit on here, which is kind of hard to figure out with it, you know, without being on a green. So I just gave myself 1 more foot of a gimme. If I hit one there, I'll give you $10. All right, April, you got it. It's probably not going to happen. So I think I think your $10 could be used to buy a sleeve of balls, some Pro V1s, 2 sleeves. Oh, you might be owing me $10. No, see, that was outside path. Has to be first try. Yeah, so your $10 is safe. So I hope you can sleep well at night, knowing that you still have $10 to your name. Are you a golfer? Oh, sweet. Thank you. Appreciate it. Do you have a golf simulator? Or are you thinking about getting one? See, that was just an awful chip. This is the other thing I'm still trying to figure out is the chipping on here. It's definitely a lot better than the Garmin R10, but we've got kind of a ways to go with trying to figure it out on my own here. So we've got a 44-foot putt, pretty straight. I feel like I didn't hit that. I'm so scared to fly it past the hole that I tried to tone down my putting, because when I first got this thing, I was just, like I said, just rocketing every putt past the hole. All right, so we've got 11 feet. See that? I feel like I tapped. Now, I don't think that would have actually gone 11 feet in, in real life, but that's okay. What do we got? 101 yards. And yeah, 101 yards to go. And let me know how the audio sounds. It's something I'm trying to fix, and I think I've hopefully fixed it this time. All right, I felt like a good strike. Left though. I mean, the club face didn't look super open on impact. Just path was, what was the path? Pretty straight actually. Club path was straight. All right, so we've got 11 yards. I'm actually gonna putt this. I'm not gonna chip it. You've seen my chipping. And what I should have done is hit that a little harder. That is for sure. All right. Looks a little left to right. 10 feet. So I think we're going to aim a little left. Barely hit this. Oh, there's a little. Oh, right in front of the hole. That's a killer. That is a killer. All right, got another 100 yards to go. Oh, we're flying through these holes. Already in hole 5. Love to make another par. Pretty decent shot. Go right. Go right. Okay. That was with my A wedge, my approach wedge. I really like it. It's kind of like, it's part of, I have the Callaway Paradigm clubs, so it's like between a pitching wedge and like a 54, I think. I think it's a 52. You can check me on that. Maybe a 50 actually, but okay, so we're 24 feet. We'll put on the heat map just so you can see. So this is pretty flat putt. Yellow means flat, blue means lower grade, red means higher grade. So pretty straight. Love to make this 24 feet. I think I gave that a little extra. That wasn't a bad putt. I'd be happy with that on the course all day. I would be very happy with that. Okay, so 120. I think I'm going to take a little extra club here. Let's see what it looks like over there. Yeah, so we have some room to work with if we're short. I mean, if we're long. Just because I'm warming up, I'm going to take one extra club. I'd probably normally do a P wedge here. I'm going to do a 9. I think it might be too much, but that's okay. I always try to take more club than I think I would need. Yeah, because that was hit off center for sure. Glad I took that 9. Yeah, so if you look, you'll see the club face kind of opened up at impact. I actually think I grabbed the mat. If you're looking at it, it felt like I did, and it looks like it kind of went like down into the mat right before the ball. So that would make sense there. I'm definitely spoiled having this. I know when I go actually play outside again, I'm going to miss all of the metrics and the club shot data, the camera. But where I live right now, it's cold, so no one's playing outside. Ground's frozen anyway. I'm sure there's still some people out there, but I'm not going out there. All right, 16 yards. Felt pretty, ooh. I don't know where that came from. Must have just hit it just right. So now I have kind of a tricky putt. You can see on the screen those yellow, those white dots. I don't know why I'm taking my glove, but I'm gonna do it. Those white dots really moving very fast down into the right. Just to illustrate this. Bring up the heat map. So yeah, you can see, actually, that doesn't really help. Just trust me, it's going down into the right. So what we're gonna do, oops, pressing the button too much. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna aim left and we're gonna just barely touch this thing. That feels like too much, but we're gonna try it. 17 feet. All right. Oh! Wow. Okay, that was a good pace. That was perfect pace. That's gonna mark down another par for the books. Feel really good about that. Maybe it's taking this glove off. I always take off my glove when I putt on the course. I feel kind of silly doing it in here because I'm only working with this little area right here to putt, but I don't know. It seems to be working. So we've got 138 to go. This looks pretty straightforward. All right, outside path. Oh, I didn't realize there was a bunker there. Ah, that's upsetting. Okay. Well, now I get to do a bunker shot. 23 yards. I actually feel pretty good about these shots on GSPRO. I don't want to give it full blast right away. We're gonna go up to 10. Okay. Let me know how that sounds. If that's any better. Does it sound clear at least? I feel like when I was on the other night, it wasn't super clear at points. Okay, 23 yards. Oh, I hit the mat. All right, well, at least I'm out. I got out. And I think we're gonna putt this. We're gonna putt this. Take the glove off. Ooh, I think I rocketed that. Oh, no, I guess I didn't. I was scared to hit it too hard to go like down that ridge there, so I'm okay with that. If you're just tuning in, thanks for tuning in. If you're a returning visitor, thank you for returning. All right, we got 11 foot putt. Oh. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna aim a little left. Feel pretty good about that. All right. Ooh. I will say I feel like I rocketed that, but I think I hit it. I hit the right line just to go in. 140 uphill, 10 yards uphill. Oh, a little right. I felt a little right. A little outside path. Yeah, and that club face. So this is something I've noticed since getting the Uneekor. I tend to open my club face a lot, and that's not doing me any favors. So it's definitely something I am working on. If you've got any thoughts of how to fix that, other than my path not being great, definitely let me know. I feel like what happens a lot is the mat kind of grabs the club and it forces the club head open. Okay, that's gonna work. Spin back. All right, that was the best chip of the day right there. I'll take that all day for the par. I wouldn't know where to begin to do a stream, so all good. Well, you know, Bill, once you get it going, it's not bad because what I'm using is OBS Studio, and once I actually get the settings all set up, every time I turn my laptop back on, it's all already still there. It's just the audio is the one thing I just cannot get figured out. But I'm hoping it's figured out now. For the most part, it seems like it is. We're on hole 9. And I'm liking this. This is a cool par 3. I'm liking it. First time playing it. The course designer, Tech Bud, he makes a lot of great courses. This is one of his. So whenever I see his name, I like to play his courses because he does, you know, I really like the ones he makes. Usually really well designed. Oh, yeah, see that. I'm over here thinking about courses and not actually focusing on golf. All right. That's okay. That's why we're warming up with a par 3. I'm going to turn my heat down a bit because it's getting pretty toasty in here. Might need a refreshment soon. Okay, 74 yards. I'm going to need a hell of a shot out of this rough. Felt pretty good. Yeah, so yeah, so actually that was the shot. You'll see the carry distance in the top right, 71.6. Carry raw, that means what the simulator registered. But the game carry distance is 52. So I lost about 20, almost 20 yards due to the deep rough that I was in. Bill, this is Double Eagle Golf Club. It's a par 3 made by Tech Bud. Great, really great course designer. So I try to play the courses when I see his name. I try to play them. He goes on YouTube every once in a while, like last I had seen, and I saw this one video. He explained how he makes these courses, and it's pretty involved. Like most of them are real courses he like designs. Like he'll take a real course and put it in the game, and it's not like a quick thing. It can take sometimes up to like 200 hours to do. So, all right, 15 yards, 15-yard chip. We're using the pink ball. Oh, that stopped on a dime. Wow. That doesn't happen a lot. That does not happen a lot at all. All right, so taking the glove off, and we're out of balls, so we'll just grab one here. And we've got a right to left. So we're going to aim a little right. And what I have here on the ground, I don't think it's on camera. I've got a Roxor control box made by Roxor Golf, and what it is, I'll put it up so you can see. It's like this control box. It kind of looks like an arcade game, but it's got all these buttons on it, so I can, easily select certain things that I'd want to do in GSPRO quickly instead of having to press them on the laptop. I felt too fast. That didn't break at all. I thought that was going to break a little bit, but no break. That's frustrating. And Oh yeah, you gotta get on it, Bill. What are you doing? Do you have what did you do when you were building your golf simulator? What did you start on, and where did you kind of stop? Curious where you got stuck. Actually, while you answer that, I'm gonna pick up the golf balls because I am all out. Yeah, see, that was a little left. Keep pulling it left. Oh, if that was straight, that would have been there. But now I get to do another bunker shot. So, I'm just bringing the content. More bunker shots. All right, 21 yards. I don't think I hit it. I don't think I hit it hard enough. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, I don't know why I get so scared right there. Just gotta hit it. Oh yeah. Okay. You're moving your sim indoors, Bill. Getting close to being done. Being able to hang everything. Yeah, I feel like we were talking about this last time. That's pretty sweet. Well, hopefully you can be done soon because we've got kind of a long winter ahead of us. I'm fortunate enough to. Well, I'm gonna hit this putt real quick. 28 feet. I felt pretty good. A little fast. Didn't break though. Ooh, I hit the mat again. Again hit the mat. Something about this club inside is a little odd, but we're just gonna chip this. I don't think it's enough to putt it. Okay. Take a little practice chip. See, I got scared. See, normally I think on the course I'd probably bump and run that. I haven't really tried that yet actually on here. Maybe I should try that next. I used to bump and run a lot on the Garmin R10. I wonder if you could do that. So that way you could have two spaces. Oh, lip out. We're gonna scout this because it looks like there's a bunker. Yeah, bunker right in front. So I do need to get it there. Oh, off the toe. Off the toe. Felt it as soon as I hit it. See that opening of that club face? It's like I'm not letting it close the club face. So we'll get there. That's why we've got the golf sim to practice. So I'd rather do these mistakes here than I'm in a Wednesday night golf league once summer starts. Spring and summer come back, so that's kind of why I'm practicing here. 44 yards. Oh, it actually wasn't bad. I thought that was going to be way worse. It's kind of why I sighed a bit. Let's see, what'd you say, Bill? Dream would be to build something to house the shop sim and a 9-foot pool table. That sounds expensive. I've been wanting to make that'd be like, you need like pretty much a house, like a 40 by 40 shed, I feel like, to hold all of that. Name a little left. 9-foot putt. Hold on. Oh! As soon as I hit that, I knew that I drilled that. I hit that way too fast. It's funny because I don't know if you can see it, I barely touched that and it just goes flying. So something I got to work on. And if you're wondering why I keep going off to the right of the screen, my adult beverage is over here. So a little right. Yep. Go on the green. Okay, first cut. Yeah, you got the sale price. Exactly. That's all that matters. You'll get it. You'll get it eventually. I was chatting with somebody on here the other night, and they missed the sale by a day, so they didn't get it at that price. So that sucks. But yeah, honestly, I wish I got it sooner. Now, I even think at full price it's worth it, especially for me coming from the Garmin R10. Now, the Garmin 50 looks amazing, but it's very expensive, and it seems like there's some issues with it. And I don't know how for me, it doesn't really make sense for me. The reason being, I've already got the laptop. I'm only going to use this thing inside. I don't need the Garmin R50. But you bought a Uneekor Mini Lite too. So I will say when you get it, you're going to be excited. You're going to love it. If you go look at my other video, I'm not going to move the camera because I just don't want to mess things up, but I have a metal protective case around the Uneekor. It was $150. This guy on Etsy, I think I've got the link in one of my video descriptions, but he makes them. So $150, definitely worth it if you're thinking of buying it, just to protect it, in case you have guests over or whatever and they shank the ball. At least there's some metal around it. No issues so far, Jim. Only issues I've seen is myself. Well, that's a given. But the putting is definitely, I don't know what you had before. So I had a Garmin before, so I didn't have to putt at all. I just got the gimme circle. The putting has definitely been an adjustment. But I think it's right. It just feels really fast. Now I will say the one thing I'll say is I haven't hit driver a ton on this yet, so I can't comment on that. But from what I have done, it's definitely getting better numbers than I was getting on the Garmin. I was always like a lot shorter than what I know my driver numbers are. So I think it's more accurate. I don't need a case. I need a moving hitting area. Car will move out and I'll hit where the car was, but I don't know how to do it perfectly. Yeah. So that's kind of what I do, Jim. There's a car, actually, my wife's car, the hood, I don't know if you can see this on camera, probably not, but the hood is like right over here where it ends. So all that I do is I leave all of this stuff up. She just backs out. Well, I back it out. And, I think the biggest thing I would say is if you can keep the Uneekor in place, that's kind of why I have this set up. So I don't need to keep setting it up every time because you do need to align it. Like the first time, the Garmin, you could just kind of like put it down and, guess like sort of where to line it up. This you really have to line it up every time. So if I keep it in the same spot, I don't have to do that anymore. So that's also why I moved my setup this way. So if you can do that, I would suggest doing it in a setup like that where you don't have to keep aligning it every single time. I felt kind of fast. Oh, that actually wasn't bad. That was perfect. Obviously didn't go in, but I'll take that. I need to move this mouse out of the way. Okay. So hole 15, 120 yards over water. I'm excited for you to get your Uneekor. Maybe we can play each other online if you're going GSPRO. I'm assuming you probably are getting GSPRO, or if you already have it. It is not, obviously it is an added cost, but definitely worth it. All right, Jim, sounds good. Yeah, definitely hit me up with a message on, you can Instagram me or YouTube, that's fine too, or email me. Oh, I hit the mat. I'm thinking about Jim's message. Thinking about his message. I'm not thinking about golf. So, all right. I was doing so good too. Nice, Jim. GSPRO is the way to go. That's for sure. All right, so we're going to have to hit a hell of a shot out of here as well. I remember we're in the rough, so I think we'll probably lose about 10, 15 yards on a shot. So we're going to give this a pretty good whack. Oh, of course I hit it. Yeah, all right, I didn't lose. I only lost like 5 yards. Like almost 10 actually. Okay. Still though, I hit it too good that time. So this is very much left to right, downhill. So we're gonna aim over here and hope it kind of trickles down, like right there. It's not gonna need much. I just need to get it on the green. Oh, that wasn't terrible. That wasn't bad at all. A little too much, but that's gonna work. I've already kind of blown up this hole. That's okay. It is kind of warm in here too. Turn off the space heater. My thermostat says it's 61, so that's pretty warm when you're taking shot after shot. So, okay, 10-foot putt. Try to sink this to save double bogey. Barely touched it. Go in. Oh, that was right there. Damn, that was right there. I just needed like a little bit more. That was going in. That really just blew up my score too. Okay, 138 to the hole. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do a full 18, but I think we're gonna do 9 after this. Just to try to get back into it. Oh, nope. That was not great. Pulled it left. Yeah, I opened the club face again. All right. 31 yards, but you know what? I like this because I can practice my chipping. 31 yards. That's enough. Go. Go. Okay, that wasn't terrible. Could have been worse. Definitely could have been worse. 12 feet. See, like, a lot of you are sticking around, so I appreciate that. Hopefully this is entertaining and makes you excited for golf. I know winter's long, but we'll get through it. Get through it slowly. 12 feet. Barely touched. Yeah, that one I probably hit that a little too hard. That's on me. The putting, like I've been saying, is just something to get used to here. 7 feet. Of course it doesn't go in. Oh, that really sucks. All right. That's two bad ones in a row. But we are almost out of this misery. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Appreciate you. I think what we're going to do is, I think we're going to go probably 7. We're hitting like 10 yards uphill. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, so it's just an elevated green. Nothing crazy. If I can just hit a good shot. All right. Oh, see, off the toe. Yeah, that was very much off the toe. Gotta watch elevation on the putts. Interesting. So a foot, that's helpful. A foot per inch, you're saying. That's pretty huge, actually. That's probably that's probably the difference. Maybe I can try it on this hole. Oh, wow, that didn't go anywhere. Okay. I mean, I didn't swing particularly hard at it, but yeah, now I'm just babying it. Now I get a chance to actually putt. Okay. So this is uphill. This is 1 foot uphill, almost 2 feet. So this I probably got to give it a little bit extra. You're saying 1 foot per inch of change. Yeah. So this is really like probably like a 45-ish foot putt. That's some quick math. All right. Oh, add 24 feet. Hey, that wasn't bad. I mean, it didn't go in, but it lipped out. Add 24 feet. Look at you with your math. I'm terrible at mental math. I feel like I already played this hole. I've been just playing the same hole twice. That was helpful, though. Obviously, it didn't go in, but that was still helpful. Okay. Last hole, 18 holes. All right. Nice draw on that one. Still felt like an open club face. Yeah. Off the toe a bit. Why does it look like there's 3 stickers on it? Somebody asked me this. Oh, you know what it is? It's the light reflection. That's why it looks like that. I was wondering why that was the case. All right, 19 yards. We'll do a chip. Oh, that one went flying. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, you said 2 feet up. Oh yeah, I can't read it. Yeah, the screen's tough to read. Hopefully you can see it in the bottom, but even then it's probably pretty small. 2 feet up, so 24 inches. Yeah, okay, you're right. It was like 1 foot 7 inches. But I just rounded it to 2, which maybe I shouldn't have done that. That was pretty close, though. You gotta admit, that was close. Okay, so this is like, it says it looks slightly downhill. So we're gonna baby this. I think it's gonna feel like probably like an 8-foot putt. Oh, okay. Yeah, the elevation is really small on the screen. All right, so tough hole 15, 16, 17 for sure. Finished with a 70. Not the best, but for me, I'm happy with that. So what we're gonna do now, I think we're gonna hop over to the driving range real quick, just to see how the driving range